Guys, before I get onto this video, I would just like to say that Art with Flo did come up with this idea and I have followed her tutorial. Now if you'd like to, go and check over her channel. It's really good and it has a lot of Procreate videos. Now let's get started. Hey guys, it's Kemi. Welcome back to my channel if you're new. So today I'm going to be doing a Procreate video, but I'm not going to be revealing it until the end, so let's get started. So first I'm going to create a red circle and fill it in. Then I'm going to add a red rectangle underneath and join it together to make a window shape. Now I'm going to merge them into one layer so they're all together. Then I'm going to duplicate the layer and change the colour of the underneath layer to a dark purple blue colour. Then I'm going to make it a little bit larger so you can actually see it, and then I'm going to duplicate it again and make it a slightly lighter purple. Now I'm going to add some lines into the window so it looks like an actual window. There's the first clue of what it actually is. And this just makes it look like it's more of a window, and I'm also going to change the background colours to the same dark purple. Then I'm going to be going in to make the sky look a little bit more like an ombre, and I'm going to start with a dark purple and work my way up to a lighter one, just working my way to the orange colour that was there at the beginning. Then I'm going to go in with the Gaussian blur tool and I'm just going to make them blend into each other's colours. Then I'm going to add another layer and go from the top with a bright pink colour and also at the bottom with a darker purple blue colour that was already there. Now I was going to add a light pink shadow to the bottom of the window, but I did realise that it looked a tiny bit odd, so then I decided against it. Now I'm just going to create a layer at the bottom of the window and I'm going to make it look like it's the floor. And I'm going to go in with a purple shade and just make it look like it's reflecting out of the window. Now I'm going to go in on another layer and start making some rectangular shapes. And I'm going to make them in a light purple mauve colour. Now these are supposed to look as random as possible, and they're also supposed to look like buildings. So now I'm going to fill in the little gaps where I missed them, and now they look a little bit more like buildings, I think. Now I'm going to go in on a layer in front of that, and I'm going to go in with a darker purple shade and just make the buildings a tiny little bit smaller. This adds a little bit of contrast as well. Now I'm going to go in on each layer and add a light purple shade to the front of the buildings, and then they look a little bit more separated from each other. It also makes them look like they're on different streets. Now I'm going to go in with an orange colour and add some clouds to the sky. Now I'm going to change the opacity as well so they're not as intense, and that's pretty much the actual window done. Now to add a little bit of character, I'm going to add a little circle and I'm going to turn this into a cat. So adding a little tail and some ears on top, it's more of a cat now, I think. Now I'm going to go in with a different brush and it's going to add a little bit of texture to my cat, and it's just going to be in a light pink shade. Now this adds a little bit of shadow and dimension to the cat, so now I'm just going to reflect it and duplicate it onto the ground so it looks like it has a shadow. Now I'm also lengthening it because obviously shadows are a lot longer and less opaque. Now this is pretty much the painting done, and I hope you guys enjoyed it because I really did. Now if you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe so I know people enjoy my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!